Oh, there we go. This thing gets weird. Like I said, this computer's on its way out. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Let me just check a few things. All right, so let me move this over here. We're live, I think. You never know around here. All right, so there we go. Okay, so a couple things real quick. The auction that was supposed to end this morning, I'm going to extend it out till 10/1, which is Wednesday, because I'm not going to be around for the next couple days. So I don't want to end it today and not get everything out, because that'll drive me insane. So our little fundraiser and everything, you know, again, if you want to donate, help the channel, it's snicklefritz64@yahoo.com, or you can email me novaprime860@hotmail.com to bid on one of these lots. So let me just run everything down, because, you know, instead of listening to me for about 25 minutes, go on and on about something, I'd rather just make sure that you guys get the information that you need. This is going to end early morning on Wednesday, which means you'll have the information probably, I'd like to say, you get something midday Wednesday, and I'll get everything out on Thursday, or late Wednesday, depending on when you pay. The minute you pay, I get things right to the thing. Make sure if you bid that you have your address there, so I can just send you one email saying, hey, you won, blah 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 blah. If you get outbid, I always let you guys know. So right now, the mystery dungeon box, which is going to be filled with a lot of good stuff, is only at $200. Mystery lot 2 is only at $175. Mystery lot 3 is at $175. I plan on filling these things up, but you know, we try to make it go. Mystery lot number 4 is at $200. Space Hulk is at $400. Thank you. It's one of my guys that always take care of everything, so I appreciate it. Shadows of Brimstone, which I planned on really stacking that thing up, is at $350. That's number 6. Number 7, which is Elden Ring, Phoenix has it at $200. Company of Heroes is at $400, which I'm happy about. Lot number 9, Pathfinder card game. I mean, that's everything that came out for that game. Like I said, the Wrath of Righteousness, Skull and Shackles, Mummy's Mask, all the expansions for it. Just the expansions are worth a few $100s. And then the very first one, which I always forget the name of that one, I also have a neoprene map that goes with it. That's going to go with it, and that is at only $175. And then we actually got a bid on the drone, the DJI Mini 2 complete case thing that normally goes about $600. That is at $200. So there you go. That's the rundown. If you want to bid, bid at novaprime860@hotmail.com. Make sure you put your hold on, I gotta snooze this. There we go. Make sure you put your address in with your bid. So there you go. Quick rundown of everything that's going on here. This statistically has been probably one of the worst months ever for this channel. Um, and it brings into a lot of question, a lot of things I've got to figure out. What? I just got this thing that something just happened. Let's find out. Inside the building are sheltering. People inside the building are no, I think this is fake. Ugh. My thing is that you some kind of news alert, and then all of a sudden it popped up, and I went, what? That something was going on. I don't even want to comment on it. So there we go. All right, so yeah, I've got to get better equipment. I've got to be able to do better things. So if I want to keep this going, I've got to kind of turn it around. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Todd, thanks for telling me everything looks good. I appreciate it. So we're going to try to give it one more go. You know, I don't want to end up like a undead dragon, or I mean undead Viking, or ham tag, or one of those guys. You know, they've been doing this for like 15 years, and you know nobody watches. So you know we're gonna give it one more good go here, and see if we can really kind of keep this train going. It's been a hell of a run, that's for doggone sure. Like I said, the auction will end on Wednesday. The only reason it's going to end on Wednesday is because I am not going to be around the next couple of days. I have some work stuff that has to be taken care of, and I would end it today and try to fit it all in today, but I just don't think I can do it. Plus, I'm exhausted. Right, Gab? Yeah, Gabby's out cold. You slept all night. Well, I just took him for a walk. So she's tired. There's too much excitement. Huh? I love that dog. She's going to be 11. And it's gnawing at me because I just don't know what I do after. You know? You just don't know what, you know, you don't know. I guess that's life, huh? Try to appreciate every day you got. I think that's the best that you can do. Okay, what the heck here? Why did that show up? Create highlight video. Okay. Insert ad. No, I do not want to insert ad. Okay. I turned on I had monetization shut off on this because I still felt there was something lingering here that I couldn't find with that stupid Bitcoin thing. So I just wanted to make sure that that doesn't start, you know, coming back somehow as an ad or something like that. I really don't need that. Oh, what an awful month. I mean, the thing gets hacked, pretty much kills, you know, the channel pretty much. You know, and you just, you know, you just take it on the chin. It's just one thing after another. You know, storage problems, all you know, all the other things that happened. You know, it gets to a point where you wonder, you know, how much more you can go forward, but you keep going forward. That's for doggone sure. There's no quit. You can't. I've been doing a lot with my grandson out here, and I'll give another rundown of everything with the auction in a minute. So just bear with me. I had this old Godzilla that I started working on. We started working on some of the scales here. I'm trying to paint it up. I fixed it. I put the foot back on. So we're going to paint that, and he wants it in his room because he likes Godzilla now, just like his grandfather. But we're going to see about getting that all jacked up for him. And I've got Godzillas all over his floor. And then the other day we built a Mew. Yes. These little bonsai kits. Is it bonsai? I think so. Um, these things are really pretty nice. This was all snapped together. The only thing I had to glue was his tail because he kept on pulling his tail off. But he is a big Mewtwo guy, so it's Mewtwo, not Mew. I got to get that right, or else I'm going to get yelled at. So we put that together for him. He had fun with that. My granddaughter, we put an Eevee together, so she really enjoyed that. So that was a lot of fun. And we come out here a lot, and I keep on thinking to turn on the camera, and I don't. I don't for whatever reason. I probably should, um, because they're just having a lot of fun out here. I don't know. I think you just get to a weird point with all this stuff, you know. I keep on going. Just keep on going. That's all you can do, right? Um, there was something else I was going to tell you. Oh, let me run down this list again. If you just want to donate and help us out, we are trying to get all new equipment. This laptop is going to go. I'm going to need something with Windows 11. I've got to get something that I got to get new editing software. And we're going to try to up our game and see where it takes us. So we're really trying to replace a lot of stuff. I like to get a different camera, so instead of using this camera here, because this camera is finally dying after 20 years. Can you believe it? Oh, well, 10 years. I've had this thing for 10 years. And now it just makes some kind of weird noise. And I'm trying to tape the best I can, but it starts flickering and stuff, so I'm just waiting for it to die. But hey, it hung in there. I got to give it credit. It hung in there. So let me run everything down. You can donate by just sending it to PayPal, which is SnickelFritz64. That's SCHNICKLEFRITZ 64 at yahoo.com. Or you can bid on one of these lots for the auction here. It is going to end Wednesday because I am not going to be around the next couple of days. I've got a couple things going on, and for work, and I've got to take care of those first. So when it ends on Wednesday, I'll get everything all measured. It's so much making sure everything's in the boxes, sealing the boxes. Then you gotta weigh it. Then you gotta measure it. Then you gotta put labels on it. And then you got to bring it down to, and then email everybody, let them know that they won, wait for everybody to pay, and then get it out. But definitely we will be getting things out pretty quickly, that's for sure. I'm trying to see who has what here. Yeah, that's just 2 boxes right there. And then 1, 2. Right. Okay, yeah, this won't be too bad. We only had a few people bid, so lot number 1 is our dungeon lot, which is at $200. There's going to be a lot of good stuff in there. It's worth a hell of a lot more. So that's our dungeon mystery lot. Number 2 is our just a mystery lot. Lot number 1, the dungeon lot, is at $200. Mystery lot number 2 is at $175. And I can kind of, if somebody's a big Lord of the Rings fan, I have the entire card. I have a ton of the card game I can throw in there. If somebody wants to bid on one of these lots, it's definitely worth more than $175. That's for sure. Lot number 2 is at $175. Mystery lot number 3 is at $175. Mystery lot number 4 is at $200. Space Hulk, which is the book, which is just worth about itself. It's the first edition of Space Hulk. Um, um, it's missing a couple gene stealers, but it has a ton of stuff in there. It's along with Deathwing. Is it Deathwing? Yeah, it's the Dark Angel expansion book is in there, along with the tiles. Um, you can get that. That's at $400. Thank you, Phoenix. You're the best. Shadows of Brimstone is at $350. It's probably worth a lot more. Um, lot number 7, Elden Ring. That's the game and the 2 giant expansions. That's at $200 right now. Company of Heroes is at $400. The Pathfinder card game, the entire thing with all the expansions, that's at $175. And the DJI Mini 2 is at $200. This ends Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock. As soon as it's done, I will start working on it and you'll probably get an email by midday, and then as soon as you pay, I will get everything out to you. If you pay that same day, I will make sure that I get it down to the post office. Well, I use pirate ship, so I'll take it down to our mailbox place and dump it off for you guys, and make sure that you guys are all set. All right. So that's what's going on with that. How much time have I used up? 16 minutes. Maple Leafs don't look good today. They got beat up last night in a preseason game. They don't win at home, but they win away, which makes no sense to me. But I don't think they're playing that hard. Austin Matthews didn't play last night. Matthew Nice played for a while. Nylander played for a while. Tavares played for a while. We got to see a few things. That's for doggone sure. So hopefully we do. And just take it one step at a time, I guess. What else do we have here? Yeah, I think that's about it. Just trying to figure a lot of things out here. Absolute war. I wanted to point out a couple things. Coming to Game Found, Witchborn, Wandering Forest. Boy, does this look good. And Wailing Citadel. He's doing one more Game Found, and I think that's going to be it. Corey has put a lot into this game. I remember when I first saw it. When did I go? I went. Steve took me. We had met at Gen Con, and then the following Origins, he said, "Why don't you come out to Origins with me?" I go, "Okay." I went out to Origins, and I was in his booth, and we were hanging out, and I met Corey, and Enter Perdition came out, and oh man, what a unique system. And he's done so many things with this fantastic game, and now it's coming to an end. You're going to see a couple of videos on that coming up in the next week, and I'll make sure that I have the Game Found information. I forgot how he put it to me. It was really kind of unique because it kind of made me think a little bit. Hold on, I'm going to read. I want to make sure I read it correctly, because God knows I butcher everything else. Hold on here. When did he get a hold of me? It was last week sometime. After I've been through all this junk. And I've been through a lot, that's for sure. Okay, okay, hold on. Stay with me, folks. There was a saying that he put in here that just caught me, and I went, I don't think anybody could have put it any better. All right, Daryl. No. Greg, our merchant guy. Oh, I have a thing from... Okay. I've got to use that up. Tampa. Jamie Stagmeyer. Who's awesome. Okay, so now I'm not going to find this, am I? Hold on. See, this is going to aggravate me now. Alright, let me just put his name in, right? You would think that I would just... Alright. Okay, there it is. Okay. There we go. Let me keep going, see more. Okay, here we go. Okay. I've reached a point where my hobby turned business needs to become a business turned hobby. I want to retire while still healthy and spend less hours every day pounding away at a keyboard. I don't think you could put it any better than that. I am releasing Wailing Citadel and Wandering Forest. They used to be vinyl maps, now are box sets formats for the first time. These key adventures complete the Witchborn saga. And he sent it to me, and of course it's glorious. It's sitting right over here. I just can't believe how long it's been. Let me see what the Game Found says here. If we have a date. This is a campaign preview. Okay. It's a great game you could play by yourself too. Okay, yeah, these are remastered. The Wailing Citadel and the Wandering Forest. He always does things to the nth degree. Wow. The Bride. You're almost trying to eat grass and puke. Yeah, so it's a great system, great game. He's going to be coming to a Game Found. The minute he does, we will be talking about it, and we're going to take a look at the Wandering Forest. This map is huge, and the Citadel is in there too, and it's massive. I'm waiting on one more box to come in. It's supposed to come in on Tuesday, and then I'm going to film it at some point next week after I get this auction done. Again, the auction ends this Wednesday, so please do us a favor and bid if you can. If not, you can always just send a donation to snicklefritz64@yahoo.com. Our first lot, which is the dungeon mystery lot, is $200. Our second lot is the mystery lot, is at $175. Third mystery lot is at $175. Fourth mystery lot is at $200. These are all going to be with great things. That a lot of stuff that's out of print, plain and simple. Fifth lot, first edition Space Hulk with extras, is at $400. Shadows of Brimstone lot is at $350. Elden Ring lot with expansions is at $200. Company of Heroes War Crate, is at $400. Pathfinder all-in card game with all the expansions is at $175. And our DJI Mini 2 drone, which is normally $600, is at $200. So that's quite a deal. So I think you make out pretty well there. So there you go. You can bid by emailing at novaprime860@hotmail.com. Please put your address in so I have it, so I can just send you one email if you win. If you're losing, I will let you know. So this Wednesday, 10/1 is when. Let me make sure I got the date right. Yeah, Wednesday's the 1st. Yeah, okay. Whew. That's all I got to do is tell everybody the 1st is is on a Wednesday. I mean, it's on a Wednesday, and it's not. Right, Gab? Hmm. Yeah, she wants to eat. She will not eat unless I go in the room and steer her that way. Figure it out, you know? Oh, hold on. Elder Ring. Elder Scrolls. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get all that moving. And there you go. I think that covers just about everything. I made this a half hour when I really didn't have to, right? If you guys got any questions, please, you can email me, novaprime860@hotmail.com, or you can ask them here while I'm online. If you have any questions, I'll take any questions as well. What time do we got? 8:19? Not bad. Oh, it's going to rain this afternoon. Okay. What else was there? Oh, you know what I wanted to see? And I'm going to check. Because it's kind of laughable. Oh, Alabama one. Yeah, you see, I knew this. I knew this. That's the funniest thing. Oh, wow, Georgia got beat. Oregon beat Penn State. Penn State cannot win a big game. Do you realize that? Are there any good Vikings Steelers today? That ought to be interesting. Chargers Giants. That's a sleep. You might as well go to sleep. Titans Texans. No one cares. They're both 0-3. Somebody's got to win there. Falcons. Well, no, they could tie. Think about it. Falcons and Commanders. I don't think that's going to be a very good game. Saints and Bills. You know, they're given 14.5. I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints cover. Eagles Buccaneers. That should be a good one. That's a 1 o'clock game. Browns Lions. That ought to be a slaughter. And Panthers Patriots. What else? A complete scoreboard. Let's go to it. Colts Rams. Now that has some interesting things going on with it. Jaguars 49ers. I want the Jaguars because I hate the 49ers. I'm Seahawk fan. Ravens Chiefs. No one cares. Bears Raiders. No one cares. Packers Cowboys. At 8:20 tonight. Interesting. It has some ramifications. Oh, there's my son. Yeah, I didn't put you on camera.
Sorry.
He went into the refrigerator. He eats like 5 eggs a day. He's put on a lot of size and everything like that. He has a gym out in the cove there, and he works out every day. He eats 5 eggs. Watch what he eats. Ever since he had cancer, last year this time we were going through it. I mean, it's been a rough couple of years. Since 2020, nothing good has happened. And he, after going through cancer, removing that tumor out of his back, he has really concentrated on just weightlifting and getting stronger. He's getting stronger every time. And, he's doing a great job. If he could just do some other things, it'd be pretty good. Maybe like doing some things around here. But, hey, he's still a kid. With 2 kids. My grandkids. All right. I think that's about it. I'll keep it pretty short. I'll run through this one more time to make sure everybody understands what's going on here. We are extending the auction to the 1st. And there's a reason for that. I'm just not going to be around the next couple days. So, again, if you want the fundraiser here that we're trying to get new equipment in here. I desperately need about $4,000 worth of equipment, and I just don't have the money for it, to be honest. I can start in little sections here and pick away at it, and that's what I'm hoping to do. Morning, sir. Hope all is going well. Well, thank you. We're doing all right. And if you just want to donate to help us out, it's snickelfritz64@yahoo.com. You can send us a PayPal gift. That would help us a lot. Or you can bid on one of these lots that we have, and you can let me know at novaprime860@hotmail.com. Make sure you put your address in. Lot dungeon lot is at $200. And these other 3 lots, I can make them anything you want. If you were a wargaming fan, I mean, I can put almost like $800 worth of war games in there without even thinking. Where is the auction located at virtually? It's right here. It's right here. All you do is just send me. I'm running down the list right now. We've done a video the other last week. It ends this Wednesday. I'm telling you what the lots are, and all you do is send a bid at novaprime860@hotmail.com and your address and how much you want to bid on that lot. Now, the first lot is a dungeon themed mystery lot. The second one is a mystery lot, but like I said, with these mystery lots, I can kind of curb them to what you want. And if you bid a certain amount, I usually try to double it, maybe more than double it, then to make sure that there's value in there, a lot more than what you paid. Like Wargaming Wanderlust, if you wanted nothing but war games in there, I mean, and you bid and you beat one of these lots, you know, I'd fill it up with war games until you couldn't see it, because that's your thing. So mystery lot number 2 is only at $175. Mystery lot number 3 is at $175. Mystery lot number 4 is at $200. First edition of Space Hulk with the actual campaign book, which is worth almost like $500 on itself, is and I got some extras that I'm throwing in there. That's at $400. Shadows of Brimstone lot with a bunch of expansions and things, that is at $350. The Elden Ring, which is the base game and 2 huge expansions, is at $200. Company of Heroes War Crate, that thing is massive, and I painted a good majority of it, is at $400. Pathfinder card game, which is lot number 9. It's everything for Pathfinder card game, all the expansions. Like I said, the expansions are worth a few $100s, and that's not even counting the games. And there's 4 base games with it, and 6 expansions for each. So yeah, do the math there. That's at $175, and the DJI drone is at $200. It's normally $600. That's okay. I'll let it go at $200. And those are the 10 lots. So there you have it. Yeah, all you have to do is send me an email, novaprime860@hotmail.com. And we ship pirate ship. You pay shipping. If you win, I will send you an email and just say, hey, send this to our PayPal. You pay the PayPal. I get it right to the post office. You can ask anybody that's ever bought anything from me. You get it quick. I don't play around. I don't like things hanging over my head. And the reason I extended this is because I'm going to be busy today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, and will not be able to address this. So I would actually let it go to the end of the week, but I don't want to drag it out either. So there you go. And that's the auction and all the updates with it. All right, Gab, you've got to eat, right? You hungry? Gab? my puppy. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to extend the life of this channel. I think if we up the quality a bit, and I'm able to do different angles and things like that. This laptop's about to go, and I need to be able to edit, especially since we blew up the other one and I brought that one back to work. So I've got nothing to edit with. Thank God I've extended all my videos all the way out till like November, and you know, we're kind of hanging on with the channel. So you know, we're trying to do our best, and we're going to give it one more college try, and we can use your help. I mean, plain and simple. It's been enough that is going on around here. That's for doggone sure. So I would appreciate it. Anything that you guys could do. Hopefully I can get you some really good stuff, and really you know, make sure that you guys have good, you know, good stuff. I always try to give value. You give, I try to make sure you get, and that's, you know, one of the things that we always try to do. All right, I'm going to start my day. I'm going to get going, and then we will auction will end 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. You probably hear from me by midday, and there you go. I think that's everything. I think we've said it all. We've done it all. So trying to think what else I got going here. No, I think that's about it. So let me get to work here. We've got a ton to do. I've got to make sure my pups get fed because she gets irritable. And like I said, NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. Just make sure you send your address and lot number, and we'll be off and running. And with that said, I hope you all have a very blessed day. Enjoy some football, enjoy some sports, or just enjoy your family, which is the most important thing. And until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.
This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.